just want Asia to know, if she's watching, we love you and we miss you and we just want you to come home.
Like every day I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing that hits my mind. Where's my baby?
Asia WILBON was 16 years old when she went missing on February 13, 2020. Her father, Mr. Richard WILBON, stated that he said goodnight to his daughter right before he headed to bed, and he did not expect that this would be the last time that he saw her. Her father described her as being a homebody and an introvert. He also stated that she loved being in her room and she very seldom wanted to leave the house. He added, when we made family plans to go out and do things together, she would agree to go and then change her mind at the last minute because she didn't want to be around people and thought of it as increasing her anxiety. On February 13, 2020, between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock in the morning, Asia was heard walking around the Kent, Washington home, but it was believed that she was just using the restroom before returning back to bed. It wasn't discovered that Asia was missing until later in the afternoon, and immediately calls and texts were sent to her, and they all went unanswered. Asia was immediately reported as a missing person, and investigators tracked her smartphone. They then learned that the phone's last ping was in Federal Way at 1:35 p.m. on February 13th, about 15 to 20 minutes south of Kent. The police claimed that there was a witness who stated they saw Asia close to the Federal Way Transit Center. However, any other evidence to support the sighting was not found. There was another reported sighting on February 15th in the same location. This time it was around 9:30 a.m. and unfortunately, a search once again came up empty. Asia's father stated that he felt that when she left the house, she wasn't in a good headspace mentally and just went out for a walk. None of her clothes were missing. The only thing that she took was her phone and house keys. She was reportedly depressed because her mother, who resided in North Carolina, had recently passed away. There have been discussions about Asia WILBON being a runaway, but that is an assertion that her father fiercely denies. He says, I do not think that she left with the intentions of not coming back. I feel like she's out there somewhere and in extreme danger. Asia was last seen probably wearing a black jacket with jeans or dark pants. She would now be 19 years old. Her eyes are brown. She has black hair. The last time she was seen, her hair was pulled back in a bun. She's 5'2" inches tall, approximately 130 pounds, and has dimples. If you know where Asia WILBON is or have seen her, please call or text the hotline at 1-833-3-PURSUE. Again, that's 1-833-3-PURSUE. Also, you can contact the following phone numbers: 253-653-0786 or 314-249-5879. We do send our prayers to the family of Asia WILBON, and we do hope for her return and hope that she is okay. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children reportedly contacted Asia's father, Richard, to tell him that they received a tip that Asia was seen in South Carolina. The development of that information is unknown, so this is reportedly an active and open case, and there have not been any leads to help investigators press forward. Also, Asia's smartphone that she left with is no longer active. If you have any information or have seen Asia WILBON, please come forward. You can remain anonymous, but we need to bring her home. This is Awareness by Creole Kisses. Please be safe and have a good night.